would you say in your experience are some of the basic IT needs? And these could be challenges, advantages, whatever, of a school. And is a tech person, do you think, really necessary for a school? And I know we have listeners from big schools, small schools, all different levels. But in general, what would you say to that about having someone dedicated to IT?
So I do think that in general, we are getting to a place, especially in the private school sector, where at least one person on your team that's capable is almost a requirement, even if they're not a dedicated IT person. I think that's crucial. And if you're looking to start, I would first look internally. You never know who you may have on your
Great
team
idea.
that has some sort of skill set that's oriented that direction. To praise one of my current team members, I get the privilege of managing and supporting users in Canvas. But I have a teacher who's better at Canvas than I am. And it's not a point of like competition and like, oh, I'm afraid to lose my job. I'm excited that she knows it well and she's able to even support me in supporting other teachers. Mm-hmm. And so it's turned into a gift internally, and we're able to kind of to give to her as a result as well. And so there's no need to offend it or feel like it's competition. We're all on the same team working toward the same goal. And it really is a boon from inside. You don't have to always go outside to look for it. I do think there are options based on the size of your school. One of the things that we even did for a while here at Foundation is we hired what is called an MSP. It stands for Managed Service Provider. And these are just IT professionals that are in your area that can help you deal with some of the bigger tech issues that you may run across.
Like a third party?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So for those of you that aren't aware, there are levels in IT. So level 1 is going to be just kind of the person that meets you and talks you through your basic issues. A level 2 is going to be a little bit more specific and special. And then level 3 is when it gets really detailed. And that's who we generally reach out to for our level 3 issues. And so if we have a very specific network problem, we'll call that level 3 tech, who is a part of that MSP. So those are certainly options. I also think that it's possible to, again, potentially hire someone who's part-time. It may not be a permanent solution, but having someone who can manage those systems for you is just going to be a crucial component. I think most schools at this point are using an SIS of some sort, a student information system. And that requires some level of management. It requires some level of administration. And so even just having someone who can manage that piece alone is going to be crucial. That doesn't have to be some high-end user. It just needs to be someone who you can train to use that particular tool. Now, if you're talking about going one-to-one devices in the classroom, that is a much larger undertaking. At that point, it might be worth hiring 1 or 2 IT team members to help you work through that. So for perspective, when I was at CFCA, their enrollment was around 350 to 450 while I was there. And it was just 2 guys on the IT team. And one of those guys kind of doubled as like operations and security. And then I was more like network and then boots on the ground in the classrooms and in the hallways. So 400, 2 IT guys. Now, we did share with the church. Our IT department shared kind of jurisdiction between the church and the school, made for a great relationship, and allowed us to be able to do things to not just support the school, but also support the church. Here at Foundation Academy, it's a much larger school. This year, we're jumping from 1,250 enrollment to about 1,400 enrollment. Wow. So our situation is a little bit more unique, but we have a full IT team. We have a dedicated web developer. We have a tech per campus, and we have 3 campuses. And then we have an ed tech, and then we have a director of IT as well. And so we're able to then delegate out all of the many needs across all of our campuses. So wherever you fit in that spectrum, I do think that we are coming to a place where it's almost required for you to have some level of IT specialization on your campus.
Enjoyed this short clip? That was just a sneak peek into a full episode on the Teacher Edition podcast. We are passionate about supporting Christian educators like you. Looking for more inspiration and practical strategies you could use today? Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by BJU Press.